Hey, I'm Morgan from the very unofficial travel guides, and this is Funchal on the island of Madeira.
An epic journey. Dia Nueve.
Madeira actually belongs to Portugal, but it's not really close to Portugal. It's in the Canary Islands between Africa and, I guess that's Spain, between Africa and Spain. We're here on the Norwegian EPIC, one of the biggest cruise ships in the world. We've been on this ship for 8 days without seeing land. And I've made tons of videos about that. If you want to see those, click on the links below in the description. And if you want to see more about Funchal, then keep watching this.
The view of the city from the harbor is spectacular, but you know, if you've been looking out at waves for 7 days, I think you'll pretty much be ecstatic seeing anything in the distance that is stationary and dry.
Land! Finally, land!
The cruise terminal in Funchal is very modern and close to the city center, but we didn't realize that on the way in, so we took the bus. That got us out of there quickly, and that was great because
It smells like pee here.
I can't remember how much the bus cost, but it wasn't a lot, and it gave us a good view of the area before reaching the city. And we were totally surprised that they had the cast of Portugal's So You Think You Can Dance meeting us at the bus stop. There's a lot of interesting architecture and culture in Funchal, so make sure you have a plan before you arrive. Our plan was to take the gondola up the mountain and do a self-guided walking tour of the sites at the top, as well as check out the street sleds of death that everyone talks about. A round-trip journey costs 15 euros for adults, and you can also buy combi tickets for some of the other attractions in the city. Up at the top of a small staircase is the Church of Our Lady Monte, which is a must-see if you can make it to the top. Yeah, by the way, if you are not good with stairs or walking up an incline, better find something else to do in Funchal. Anyways, it's a teeny tiny little church, but with amazing decorations inside and a great view from the bridge between the bell towers.
Can't get much higher than this.
Alright, let me show you one of the most famous things to do in Funchal. See those beat-up wicker things there? Those are toboggans. See these guys in white? Those are the drivers. And see all these people waiting? Those are the victims, riders, of this. Yep, that's what it is, a sled ride down the street.
If you've watched my other videos, then you know I'm kind of a thrill seeker. I like amusement parks, I like roller coasters, but something about this just gives me a feeling in my stomach, and that feeling tells me, Morgan, don't do it. And I'm gonna listen to that feeling. And another thing is, we saw a sign at the top that says it's 2-kilometer ride from the top to the bottom with the sled. What they don't tell you is, how do you get those 2 kilometers back up the mountain? And I'm assuming that that's why all these taxis are standing around here, because they go down there and the only way you can get back up is to walk the 2 kilometers up the mountain or take a taxi.
As far as I know, there were no major injuries on the day we were there. There's something else I wanted to show you up here that we didn't do, and that's the tropical gardens. They're sunken down in like a valley at the top, and from what we could see, it literally looked like a little slice of paradise in there. But we skipped it and went back down in the city to check out the cool market hall. The top level of the hall is filled with fruit, veggies, spices, and souvenirs, and the bottom floor is filled with blood and guts. After checking our mails in a small cafe, we decided to skip the bus and walk back to the ship, which only took about a half an hour.
This is a really nice welcome back party. We've just been on land for 1 day. Free popsicles when we get back to the ship. Never had that on Royal Caribbean. I don't know if they do this in every port because we only have 1 port on this cruise. But when we came back to the ship today, they were waiting there with cold drinks and popsicles and cold towels to wash your face. And they're dancing and playing music. And we never had anything like that on any of our other cruises. If you watched this far, then give me a thumbs up, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel for more videos about cruise ship destinations and other tourist things around the world. And you can check me out on Facebook at Morgan's Very Unofficial Travel Guides on Facebook, or on Twitter at Mr. Morgan O'Brien. See you later!